Gymnastics moms, the best time of year to set your gymnast up for success next season. I know, all the time away. You just finished this last season. Is actually right now. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to tell you why. And we're going to finish out the month of talking about how to set your gymnast up for a successful season. My name is Stacy. This is Mindset for Moms, where we help moms develop happy, healthy gymnasts who know how to win. So this whole month, we've been talking about how to set your gymnast up for a successful season. All the videos before build into this one. This is the last one. So if you haven't watched them, go back. But the last step in helping them set up for success next season is helping them determine what upgrades they need. Now, upgrades can be a new skill, which is traditionally how we talk about upgrades in gymnastics, higher level skills that they don't have. But upgrades can also be improving the execution of current skills they have. So maybe they're not making it all the way around and they're not getting full credit. Maybe they're not hitting handstand all the way. Maybe they're not, getting their split up or split enough. Maybe they're not flexible enough. Maybe they don't have enough artistry. Maybe they're not, hitting fluid and flowy beam, all of those things. Maybe they're not high enough on toe. All of those are also upgrades. And so what we walk the gymnast through in our program is step by step, every event, what are the upgrades you're going to need to get to that season goal? See, here's the difference. This is why we do it differently. Most gymnasts are looking at what is the bare minimum upgrade I need to compete at the level I want to compete at next season. So if I'm a level 8 and I want to compete level 9, I need to get a layout step out, a flick layout step out. I need to get, my pack or a bail. I need to maybe upgrade my vault, upgrade my tumbling. But they're just thinking about what's the bare minimum. And then what their brain does is, like when we give ourselves an assignment and you give yourself a certain amount of time, like you remember back in those college days where you're like, yeah, I have like 3 weeks to complete this paper. And then you did it at the last second. That's what their brain is going to do. So when they're thinking, I need to, and I have this list of skills that I want to get, I've got, 4 or 5 skills that I need to get, and I need to get those, by the end of the summer. Some of them tell themselves, by December. They're going to take that time and then they're going to push it at the last second. That's just what brains do. We fill up the amount of time. So what we actually want them to be honest with themselves about is what they're going to need to do to get to the season goal. Not just about getting to if their season goal is they want to win regionals and they're like, well, I just need to get by these skills. That's not going to be enough to win regionals. That's going to be enough to compete level 9, but it's not going to be enough to win at Easterns or Westerns. And to do that, they're going to need to be hitting all their splits, up on toe, the artistry, hitting those handstands, catching the release, competing it consistently, all those things. And so we want them to be realistic about their upgrade goals, that it's not just about getting those upgrades by the end of the summer, but it's about getting those upgrades with the excellence that they want in order to reach those goals. Now, that doesn't have to be done by August. This isn't pressure. I mean, really, it needs to be done by next March. That's when state is going to be happening. And that's when we need to be at that very most polished level. But you want them to be thinking about it and not just be focusing on just getting the bare minimum in time for competition. And when they give themselves the expectation, I want to get this skill and I want to polish this skill and I want to get it consistent, it helps them be more realistic about their timeline. Because a lot of times they think, well, I've got all the way until October to get the skill. And then they're going to procrastinate, especially if they don't know how to manage their fear of getting the new skill. And so then they're going to be in October still trying to get the skill, when the reality is they wanted to have gotten the skill by maybe August, and then they're polishing the skill and getting it feeling consistent and safe and comfortable from August to October, so then they can be putting it in routines and feeling really good. So getting upgrade goals, being really specific on what that skill is, what kind of level of execution they want to do it with. Again, this is not something you got to do, Mom. This is something that we do with them in In our program, we walk them through step by step. This is the time to get in our program. The summer is when we go through and we lay all of the foundation. So many parents, like our busy months are March, right? Like week or two before regionals, and October. Like we're putting together routines and my coach is starting to say I'm not going to be able to compete the level. Like panic moments. But the reality is, though we can help, we're going to help so much more if she's laying the foundation throughout, if she's spending the summer getting the skill and then polishing and doing all the things, and she's learning to train her brain along the way and putting in the reps so that her brain is prepared by the time we get there too. Brains don't get prepared that quick. So many times I know as a parent, you're like, can I just do a couple of one-on-one sessions and then she's good? In order for her to have a mindset that is going to support these goals, she has to do the mental reps too. It takes time to retrain how the brain thinks. And so this gives her the time that she really needs to master the mental tools that will set her up for success. So this is the time. I'm begging you, get in now. It's fine. If you wait, like we'll get her in, but she is going to be the most successful if she starts right now. So what does that look like? You can go to our parent training. We have kind of a free little fun thing if you go there. And it will help you just understand our process and why mental training is so critical for your gymnast to succeed. And then we do a strategy session free with your gymnast where we help her look at her goals, set her path to get there, talk about what it looks like to do mental performance training with us, all free. So I would love to see you there. And next month, we start in on a brand new topic. So can't wait to see you then. Thanks for tuning in. We are committed to your gymnast success. And we know that your gymnast success starts with you. So we are committed to helping you understand what your gymnast needs to succeed in one of the toughest sports in the world. If you're like most parents we talk to, you want your gymnast to do her best, to stand on the podium, to get to the next level, to get that scholarship. You know she can do it, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to give her all she needs to make that happen. But for you, it's not just about new skills, high scores, and scholarships. What you really want more than anything else is for your daughter to believe in herself as much as you believe in her. And we have created a special training to help you do just that, to give you the missing key you need to help your gymnast unlock her full potential and finally believe in herself so she can compete with confidence, so she can get the skills that she needs, so she can get the skills and the scores that she needs to either get to the next level or to get recruited. So join us in this free training. The instructions are below. You just sign up. It's a quick training. We will make it so valuable for you. We can't wait to see you on the inside so we can help you help your gymnast unlock her full potential.